Hi everybody, welcome to St. Louis. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. Well, it nearly took a half a century to hoist the cup here in St. Louis, but they certainly have established a winning way now. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Predators start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Slides the puck ahead to Shen. Marchessault's got it along the wing. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And now he moves it quickly to Thomas. Fires it into the offensive zone. Pass behind the net. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. Puck grabbed by Thomas. Poked away at center by O'Reilly. Shot! And that goes off course off a body. And now he angles it across to Marchessault. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Slides the puck to Fowler. Play is called for offside. 50-50. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Shea. Nyquist slugging the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Quick feed to Fultz. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Stars! And they're singing the blues tonight in St. Louis.
We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
That's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Grabbed along the boards by Neighbors. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Directs it on over to Sissons. Along the half wall with the puck. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Stops him with a glove. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. St. Louis leads it 1-0. And now it's grabbed by Leddy. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Nashville's got it into the offensive zone. The Blues have it now. And it's kicked away. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate.
Suter's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Taken along the wall by Faksa. Takes control of the puck. Winds up, lets it go. Stopped by Saros.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And that's poked away by Weissblatt. The Predators have it against the wall. Excellent stick work on the play. The Predators get a hold of the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Reaches out and uses the stick. Pushes it across to Bushnevich. Moves it around along the half wall. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Feeds it over to Forsberg. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Quick pass to Yossi. Stopped by the goaltender. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Feeds it over. Reaches out and pokes it away. The Predators are across the line and into the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Novak. Moves it quickly over to Sissons. Knocked away in the offensive zone. And the play continues. And they'll dump it in. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Pass across to Sissons. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Neighbors. Slides the puck over. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Nyquist's got the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Battle along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. Off the inside of the post and we play on. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Predators didn't handle the puck very well in all that period, James. I mean, you got to own it, you got to manage it, and then you got to do something with it. They got to be better in the second.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Binnington's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Predators gain possession along the wall. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. They put the puck into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Yossi. Forsberg's got it in the defensive end. And the puck skips away after that move.
Marchessault's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Saros has it and freezes the play. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Can't get it to go. And somehow he hangs on. Takes a shot. Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James, and they don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries.
St. Louis is checking all the boxes tonight, probably making their coach proud because now up by 2 in this second period. They're doing it all right, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really are, and it's the intensity and the tenacity in which they're playing with, James. You have to get the puck to be able to own it. Well, guess what? They've been owning it because they've been competing for it. And then they're not just sitting around. They're doing something with it. They're dominating in terms of the shots, and I expect that they're going to put another one up if they continue to play this way. Running interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Man advantage unit is set.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. From the right side and up the middle. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And that goes off the glove and it stays out.
This is an incredible push post to post, James, but I think that he has read the tendency of his opponents extremely well. He knew where this puck was going, and he was ready for it.
Thomas is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Rocked on the play. He got all of that one. Works it across to Forsberg. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Gets it out of his own end. Across the line along the left wall.
Schen's almost out of the box.
Quick feed to Bushnevich. The Predators come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Bushnevich.
St. Louis has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Passes it over. Drives it to the crease. And that's deflected off someone in front. Into the offensive end now. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. From the back of the cage with the puck. Broken out by Smith. The Predators gain control of the puck. And he's ridden off the puck. Takes a whack but still hangs on. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
St. Louis was preaching pucks on net at the morning skate earlier today, and they've executed that game plan, which is why they lead here in the second. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Stamkos. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Nyquist crossed the line and gained the zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Blues played along the wing. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. More than half the period has expired, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Predators come up with a defensive zone draw. Quick pass to Sissons. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick pass across to Sundqvist. Grabs it in his own end. Pinned up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Sundqvist. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Predators move to the offensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Big hit along the the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
The Blues have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. Nashville's got it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Faxa. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Into the offensive zone. Here he is from the slot, and he's right there with the blocker to keep it out.
Binnington's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Too many bodies in the way. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Oh, what a save in front.
Binnington's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Moves it to Suter. Second period nearly in the books here. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes the puck over to Forsberg. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Still keeps a hold of it. Dying seconds and he makes the save. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Nashville's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the third period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
St. Louis found lots of ways to find shots on net here tonight, and they continue to lead early in this third. The Predators win the draw. Slides the puck across to Forsberg. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Big hit on the play, and there's the whistle. As it looks like the pane of glass is broken.
Well, the good thing is, James, that the glass doesn't shatter like it used to, and they can just replace the pane, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Quick feed to Parayko. Takes a shot, and he had the answer on that one. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Nashville's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck over to Stamkos. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And that doesn't reach the net. Quick pass to Nyquist. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Slides it to Holloway. St. Louis is across the line and in the offensive zone. Blocked in front. Dishes it off. Wrists one. Taken by Saros. Goalie plays it up. Feeds the puck over to Nyquist. The Predators carry it along the wall. Picked up by Broberg.
St. Louis has been in great position all night long. They've got their legs under them as well. They're working hard. Their coach will be impressed.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Saros has been terrific and consistent, but man, he's been peppered in the crease, James. His team has
Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
That's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are. Oh, this is definitely a goal that they'll want back, James. I mean, two huge things went wrong. You have a gaping mistake in terms of your coverage and also managing the puck. You got to do both if you want to get the puck out of your zone.
The Predators desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent when you know that that team is coming and they're a wave. There's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Nashville's regained possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Novak. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And there's another stop.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. Fires it, and that goes off a player. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Predators make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. And he slides it quickly to Marchessault. Here's a chance! Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Predators get the equalizer, and look at this with the time of this game. Huge, Cheryl.
Huge goal with respect to timing as well, James. Not only is it the equalizer, it tells me one thing. They made the adjustments that they talked about in the intermission. A great start to the third. Well,
and they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James. And I like the response. You got to find a way to stick up for your teammates, in particular your best players.
right on the button, and this thing's over.
Oh, he got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. The Predators win the draw here in their own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a blast! Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post!
The Blues are in disbelief as they wire another one off of the pipe, and this is so frustrating. You can see it deflating the entire bench.
And it's a quick pass to Marchessault. And that's taken by the defense. And he passes it up ahead to Thomas. Shot! And kept that one out of the net. Saros freezes the puck, and we've got a critical face-off coming up now.
Well, and this is a great decision late in the game to be able to just pounce on the puck, really read the temperature of his team and get a much-needed face-off.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Slides it on over to Marchessault. Takes the feed at the back end. Jostled off the puck. Solid hit on the play. Across the line, down the left wall. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Blues have the puck now. Too much congestion in front. The Predators have it now. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he stands tall in goal. And he keeps possession. And another stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
A critical draw here. And off the draw, they win possession. Puck picked up by Shen. Handles the pass. Leddy's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Shen. Hammers one. And that goes off a body. Feeds the puck to Nyquist. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Now a quick pass to Shen. Takes the feed at the point. Puck scooped up by Shen. Drives to the sweet spot. Big time stop. The Predators gain possession. Grabbed along the boards by Holloway. Moves it to Shen. Fires it off a stick. Forsberg's taking it from his own end. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Shuts him down. From point blank. Oh, turns it aside once again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Back at the point, they set it up. A shot. Quick stop by Bennington.
O'Reilly's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Passes on over to Forsberg. Here's a short pass to Torpchenko. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And off the face-off, they take possession. Takes a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Predators took care of business within the dots, but they could not channel it into offense tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they dominated in the face-off circle, but it wasn't able to translate into offense. So they'll like that number. They'll want to continue with that. They've got to find ways to generate opportunities, James. Really, they weren't able to execute, and it's the reason why they lost.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.